Hi, welcome to Kindred Spirit Readings. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's begin Aquarius. Sometimes it can be really difficult to figure out what it is that you want, and other times you know exactly just what you want. You're in two minds about a lot of things this week. It's being able to understand the difference between both sides to any situation when it comes to decision making, when it comes to your emotional state, when it comes to your direction in life. It is going to be not only one of the most exciting weeks for you this week, but one of the most difficult weeks in terms of your happiness. You are thinking a lot about where you see yourself. You are deciding, or at least trying to decide, what's right for you, even if that means to be a little bit selfish. And that's okay, except this time you are not letting anything or anybody whatsoever get in the way of your plans. You have had it up to here with always relying on other people, just simply getting in the way of what it is that makes you happy. Keeping yourself content is the road to happiness. You know you have got a lot of things going for you at the moment, and your job could be putting a whole heap of pressure on you at the moment also. You have got to make sure that you are making enough time for rest. Although your work or your job is quite demanding at this time, not just because it's the end of the year, but because you have created something that is incredible and you have been able to manage everything and keep things consistent at the same time. So there is positive workflow. When it comes to love, you could be chasing your own tail because you simply cannot come to a conclusion. You have not made a decision. You kind of do know what you want, but you are taking your time because what's the rush? I am seeing somebody showing up for you. I want to say father figure, but they weren't your biological father. They were more of a father to you, and they passed away some years ago, a grandfather. And the message coming through regarding this person is guidance. You may have felt as though you lost your way some time ago, and this is them coming through at a time now when you do need support again. And they left something behind for you. It is an object that you could keep, that you could cherish, and you do. And they left that with you to remind you of them. And it's a small object that I'm seeing. You can pay attention to your dreams as we speak. It's going to be extremely hard to understand what all these dreams might mean. You might even find that your dreams appear to be scattered, but they make no sense, but that's okay. Not all dreams make a lot of sense, but majority of the time you will be able to piece the puzzles together eventually and make sense of it somehow. The reason that dreams can come through a little scattered sometimes is because emotionally and physically throughout the day, for example, we may not be centered and we may be feeling scattered, so to speak, ourselves. And so we're not balanced, and that imbalance causes us to have these dreams because that imbalance follows through from the way we felt throughout the day into our sleep. And it affects our sleep patterns until you find your center, until you are centered. It is then you will become that throughout the evening, throughout the night as you sleep. So you need to really focus on that. If you are finding that you really need to tweak the way you handle your lifestyle, your workload, or anything, your life that is throwing you off balance, then you may need to consider a little more self-care. Thank you, Aquarius.